It's Kohler time. Check this out. Got this from eBay from In Stock Motorsports in Rhode Island. They have a lot of unusual stuff. So if you need to work on something weird, they might be the place to call. OEM box, OEM Kohler parts. Lovely. Box has been around the block a few times. It's, come on, hard to do one hand. A little bit crunched, but I am so keeping this on the shelf afterwards. Got the points. Got a gasket for that cover. And two of the push rods. So one will be used and one will be discarded. I'm not sure what, I find nothing that tells me what vintage this box is. So if anyone out there kind of has an idea, I'd love to hear it. But that is going to hopefully give us some spark.
Palm trees, broken roads, desert dust bowl sun, where the bill man will call you almost every week. Which bills to pay today, what's left in the fridge to eat. Where stars frame the night.
Got these loosely installed. I mean, I have to make the wire that goes from here around to the coil and adjust it and everything. With the push rod, I did have to use the longer push rod for later models, the X-489-1 as opposed to 489-5. But we now have points that open and close. So that's exciting. All right, are you ready to learn about points today? Uh-huh. Okay, hey, what do you think of this engine now, this gold one? How's it look? This gold one? Whoa. Looks nice? Uh-huh. Yeah, not bad, eh? Uh-huh. Pretty shiny. What about this one? Looks good? No. Not really, hey? But will it someday? Uh-huh. That's the plan. So look, these are points. You see these? Uh-huh. That's what was missing. They vanished, disappeared. Weird, right? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So, what these do is when it's running, these open and close to make the spark go up the wire into here. What does this do? Lights the... It's on fire. Got it. You're learning so much. Okay, so this was the part that was missing. It vanished. Where did they go? I don't know, but I got new ones. Look at this old box. Hey? Is that an old box of parts? Yeah, because this is an old engine. It's hard to find parts. But we got some. So look, watch these. Watch these really close. When I turn the engine, watch what they do. What did they do? Did you see? Yeah. What? What did they do? Ready? Watching. Did they move? These guys? Oh. They did. They opened up. So we have to make them open the right amount. We have to adjust the points. So to do that, we need a feeler gauge. Look at this. Ever see one of these? No. Some of these are a little wrecked, but what about this one? Is this thick or thin? Thick. Thin, right? Look at how skinny it is. What about this one? Is this one thicker? Yeah. Yeah. These are all different sizes, and it says on them what number. And we need something between 18 and 20. So 19 would be just about perfect. And then we put it in here and we see how closed they are, which this is an awkward little angle, to be honest. And these are open much too much, so we have to adjust them. To do that, we need some screwdrivers. So, loosen this screw here. Oh, that closed just a little bit. Tighten that up now. So now we have the 19 fits really nicely, and hopefully the 18 pretty loose. Yeah. And if we did it right, the 20 will be kind of tight. There's the 19, there's the 20. Yeah, 20's tight. So we're right there at 19. Perfect. Snug it up. I'll have to redo this when I get the screws, which we're also missing. So I'm using the screws from the points cover. Now, we have to put a wire across. Did you know that? How are we going to put a wire across there? Do you have a wire? In your pockets? What about right here? Right here? What about right here? What about right here? Anything? Nothing? All right. Plan B. Toolbox of electrical wonder. Probably some things that are in here. Yep. These guys. Those will work for us. Okay. Now we need a bit of wire. Do I have any in here? Huh. That's perfect. Let's use that. Now, speaking of toolboxes, is this a nice toolbox? What do you mean? Is it a nice little toolbox? A little bit, but is it nice? Is it in good shape? Look at it. It says Guide Master inside. Who? Yeah, some cardboard just to keep it nice inside. Who do we know that needs a toolbox? Do you want that to be your toolbox?
Yeah.
That's your toolbox. Should we put some tools in it? Yeah. Mommy bought you a hammer. Did you see that? It's in the house.
Oh.
And I'll get you some screwdrivers and wrenches for in there. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Is that going to be your very own toolbox?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Good.
Very happy.
Oh, good. Let's see if it looks nice under this cardboard. We might take it out. Let's see. I've never looked in here too much. I don't even remember where I got this. I got it at the garage sale. Whoa, look at this.
Dirty.
There's some old papers in here. Mall Tool Limited from Toronto. Any date on here? February 3rd, 1953. This toolbox is so old, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know what this is about. Oh, this is for a grinder. This must have been a toolbox for a polishing kit, the Model 149 home kit. Polishing and sharpening and stuff.
I want that.
Wow, this is pretty cool. Well, this is yours, buddy. So this was a fancy tool kit. Got a couple nails in here, we don't need those. I'll clean that out give it a nice wipe down, and that's going to be your toolbox.
Thank
You're welcome.
you. I really wanted it.
I can't believe it's that old.
Yeah.
It's even older than Dad.
Uh-huh. It's older than Hot Wheels.
Oh, I don't think it's older than Hot Wheels. I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's older than Hot Wheels. Yeah, I'm not sure when Hot Wheels started. Okay, anyway, that was super cool and distracting. Let's get back to work. I'll show you these tools that we need to do this job. This guy. Actually, I sort of wish I had my other crimpers, but I don't, so, you know, I'm going to use this. And we're going to use these red guys. But to use these, I'm going to, I think these are, be careful with those because they're a little pinchy and there's some sharp parts too. But to have a toolbox, you need to learn about tool safety, right? So it's all part of the deal. Pop this off and see if these are, well, that will work. Okay. So we need some other pliers.
Pliers?
Yeah.
What are blue lake pliers?
Well, they're awfully handy for pinching noses. Do you need some pliers in your toolbox?
Yeah.
Okay. You make sure you're careful with pliers though. Maybe you can have these ones. I'll have to see if I have extra ones of these. I think I probably do. Probably have extras of almost everything that you might need. Okay, we're going to pull these off because, oh dear, I just totally squished that. Oh dear.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a hack.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
There, kind of fixed it. Good enough. Fixed it good enough. Get another one out of here. Come on, fingers. Get those things out. There we go. Okay. Peel that off and wreck that one. That's good. Now, can I borrow those? I'm going to show you the trick of these. See these little holes in the end? What's inside this? Everything's in there.
I don't know.
Want to find out? So we think what size we think this wire is. And we go like this. And then,
Whoa.
whoa, we took the outside part off. And we left the inside part in. Now we're going to take this and give it a little twist. We're going to take this. Pop it on here. Spin it inside. There, look. Now see this? It's loose, right? I'm going to take this guy. And I'm going to go in the smallest one there. And squish. Squish. Now, it's tight. It won't fall off. And we're going to sneak it through this hole in the front of the plate here. Sneak it through, and hopefully it'll come out on the other side somewhere.
I
can't see.
No.
It's coming. There it is. Okay, it came out. Now, we have to undo this screw right here. That's the one it attaches to. It comes off. Good. It did.
Whoa, that one.
Oh, clumsy.
Clumsy bad.
Oh, there's the broken terminal from the old wire that's missing. Attach that in here. Yeah. Okay, so that wire's attached there. Now, we have to attach the wire on the other side as well. Cut it off. Look, watch this.
Penny.
Snip. Take the end off like that. Twisty twist. Get this little guy. Now what do we do with these now to make this tight?
I don't know.
We give it a squish. There. Now it's tight. Now is going to be the hard part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretend model kit box to put inside those.
It's the same.
Exactly.
This goes in this.
Yeah, but I don't want to open that box, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to screw this onto here.
What is it?
It's a Mustang.
Whoa.
A Mustang Cobra. You know, a horse snake. Oh, you love that Woodruff key, huh?
Uh-huh.
Don't lose it.
I won't.
Okay. I'm going to do up this spring tight, tight, tight.
Whoa. That is old. Whoa. This. This is else.
Oh,
Where the tape?
put some cobwebs on there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Just be careful with that because it's pretty breakable. Okay, there we go. Now we got the wire on.
Spiders cobweb.
The spiders live out here. Yeah, it's okay. We don't mind them, right? You like spiders?
No.
You don't like spiders, but they eat mosquitoes. Spiders are nice. So now we have a wire, see, going from here in behind to here. So now we have to attach the other parts that make it spark.
Take the cobwebs off.
That better?
Uh-huh.
Okay. We need to put this part on.
Cobwebs are.
Do you remember what's inside here? What's this guy? A big meh. Hold this. Touch it to that silver thing. What is it?
A magnet.
A magnet. You got that right. Do you need a screwdriver in your toolbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find you one of those too. Not to worry. Okay, we got to attach this wheel on here. This big fan. There we go. And then this wheel goes on. Maybe we'll give this a little wipe down because it's kind of gross. Be really careful with that because it's got little tiny breakable parts on it. Cobwebs on this engine too. Imagine that, eh? Okay, that goes on there. This washer goes on here.
Where's the engine?
The engine's actually underneath that part. It's a cat engine.
Cat engine?
Yeah. Later on it was a C9. 450 horsepower, don't you know? Yeah.
Where?
But earlier they were 3126, which was 350 horsepower in that application. Do you know how I know about those things?
Uh-huh.
How?
I don't know.
Did I used to put those together? The real ones?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I did. It was pretty fun. Okay, we gotta tighten that nut up. Do you want me to do it a loud way or quiet way?
Quiet.
I figured you'd say that. I figured you'd say that, so we're gonna just tuck this in here. I don't necessarily like to do it this way because it could break parts, but we're gonna be gentle. We'll be gentle about it, because this is probably gonna have to come apart again later. Okay, that's on there. That is a 1949 or 1950 Mercury custom called the Hirohata Merc. Can you say Hirohata?
No.
Well, at least you're honest about it. Come on, say Hirohata. Chicken. Are you a chicken?
You are chicken mellow. Chicken mellow.
You're a chicken marshmallow.
You are a chicken
Okay.
mellow.
Are we ready to do this thing? We're going to use this to help us turn it. It won't be loud, don't worry. Because it has no gas in it. Let's test it. Do you remember how we tested here? With a tester? I hope we get spark. Okay, you're gonna watch here for some orange flashes? Mm-hmm. All right. No orange flashes, what's up with that? There we go, look at we have orange flashes. We have spark. Do you know what that means?
We won the game. We won the game. We won the game.
Exactly. You're right. Feel this. Feel this part right here. It's a bit warm, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
It was wanting to run.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think it will. But we're not going to do that right now. Plus, you probably don't want to be here for that, right? 'Cause it's going to be loud and stinky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to do this, dog.
You still want to do this job?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well,
Is it handy?
it is handy.
You to go to jail.
Go to jail? I don't know about that. So I might have to adjust the valves.
Valves.
Yeah.
Valves are not good.
Well, yeah.
You should have put valves in it.
Probably should have put valves in it.
Valves. Bad.
Where's the valves go?
I don't know. Inside.
Inside, right in here, underneath the carburetor.
That's weird.
Yeah. We'll, whoops. We'll, I'll just adjust them. You think it'll work if I just adjust them?
Yeah.
I hope so. I think so. It's a good place to start. All right. Let's head inside, silly man. I think we've goofed around long enough, don't you?
No, I'm tired.
I know.
I want to play.
All right, one more treat, and then we'll head inside, okay?
Thank you.
I'll get them.
Wee. I get this. Not that one. I get this.
Ooh, lucky.
What is this?
It's a lime, I think.
Pink is a lime. I don't have a lime too.
No, I had a gummy bear. Well, we're getting closer, right? We're getting closer.
I love you.
I love you too, buddy. You're, woo! Oh. Isn't that weird how that light does that? I don't know why it does that. Doesn't make much sense. Doesn't make much sense. Arm. Job. Arm.
Uh,
Job.
I'm so hungry.
So hungry.
I love this.
Maybe someday I'll remember what that's from.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. Hands.
Oil.
Oh man, if we had a setback and a half. I was tuning up the carb on the Kohler here, and it started to run really rough. And so basically what's happened is, let me get some light on that for you. That slot for the woodruff key is pretty much hammered out. As you can see, I didn't notice that before. It's just wrecked. And so what happened is this. Our flywheel has broken. And that's a bad deal. Basically, this flywheel is now unusable, and I need to find another one, which I guess maybe that's a part number, but I have a feeling this is not going to be easy or cheap. So this may end up parked for a while, which is highly disappointing. Regarding this flywheel, I mean, this broke shortly before I left for work, and I talked to some of my coworkers, and I did a little bit of research on my brake and talked to some people on Facebook who are really knowledgeable about such things, and it is savable. It's gonna cost, I don't know, $100 Canadian by the time I get a new flywheel shipped here. I thought it'd be closer to 200 because I thought I would need to replace the crankshaft. In speaking to some of these guys who have been working on Kohlers forever, basically in a nutshell, the woodruff key does very little except locate the flywheel for timing. It doesn't do anything in terms of securing the flywheel. Probably my bad, I didn't torque the nut. I know, I'm like a sucker for torque specs, and I didn't torque the nut. And I should have. The other thing I should have done that I had no idea is actually, you want to lap this flywheel into the taper on the crankshaft. So with some valve lapping compound, actually make them fit. That's what secures the flywheel, the taper and the nut being torqued up. And then your flywheel won't fall off and break. So it's my fault. It is, again, it's savable. I don't have it right now. So it's gonna be put on the back burner for a while until I can afford to order up a used flywheel, and then I'll properly install it. And in doing so, I'll make sure that with the woodruff key that it's properly positioned here in the crankshaft so as to not disrupt the timing. I'm sure we can get away with half a degree either way anyway. It's probably, it's a little bit forgiving. But that is kind of where this sits until such time as I can afford to order up a new, well, not new, a new to me flywheel from eBay. Canadian dollar and shipping being what it is, it's pricey. So that's just life, I guess.